Today I just want to talk briefly and give you an image that might help you discriminate between writing a report and writing an argument. Whenever you get involved with a bunch of research, particularly some of you have topics that involve a lot of data, the temptation is to just tell what you found out, to tell what your sources had to say. That's not the kind of paper we're writing. We're using what the sources had to say in order to say something of our own. So let me just give you this pair of images, and maybe it'll clarify for you the difference in purpose between those two different kinds of research-based writing. So this little talk is called Reports and Arguments, and I'm going to read it so that it's short. The difference between reports and arguments is the same as the difference between an exploration and an investigation. In an exploration, your purpose is to see what's there and report on it. In a field, for example, let's pretend you go outside in this beautiful weather, and in the field you might walk through it or even map it out and list what you find. What kinds of flowers and grasses, how many, any animals you find, what kinds, how many, location of burrow or nest, if you can find it, what kinds of trees, other features such as streams, large rocks, walls. That's what you would report. Basically lists of things in any particular order, or maybe in the order you encounter them as you walk. But that's a report or an exploration. In an investigation, your purpose is to seek and discover the answer to a question. In that same field, for example, you might want to know if you would be wise to camp there or build a house there. You might want to know if it's a good habitat for rabbits. You might want to be looking for a good spot for a softball field. You might want to know if it's a crime scene or if it's recovering well from last year's fire. These are all questions. In the case of an investigation, you focus on details that are relevant to your big question, and then explain how they're relevant and how, taken together, they add up to the big answer. That's the kind of paper you're writing, an investigation. You can email me if you want me to repeat any of this for you. That's all there is to that presentation. I hope this short comparison clarifies questions you might have as you consider organization, especially the synthesis section for your journal essay. That's all. Keep working. Things will come back to you in the mail. I've started sending things back. They'll continue to come back. And hang in there. Please make sure you check in with me from time to time so that I know you're still keeping well and working hard. Okay, bye.